Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the brand new series on my channel, Flying Around the World, where today we're taking our first flight, and I'm very excited to bring you guys the flight from Anchorage, Alaska, where we're at right now. It is a very rainy and appears to be cold morning, and we are flying to Seattle, Washington. That is one of the most popular routes in that part of the country, and I'm very excited to take it. I understand that Alaskan does not use Airbuses, but you know, it's what I prefer to fly and what I'm comfortable flying. And I'm gonna be making this whole world tour in an Airbus. So I thought I should probably start by doing the Airbus A320 today -2, not the Neo version. This is the Phoenix A320, in my opinion, one of the greatest aircrafts I've ever flown in my life. Let's get in the cockpit. We don't have anybody on board. I don't know why there's... I don't know what's going on there. But it's nice and dark in here. But we're going to get the power on, external power, and we'll turn on the batteries as well. And while we're here, we will align our ADIRs, which is our navigation system. Set the first one to nav, second one to nav, and the third one to nav. Turn on crew air supply, make sure that we can breathe up here. Besides that, all that looks pretty good. We are going to brighten these panels up a little bit, and while we're at it, we will also turn on our dome lights this morning. We're going to arm our emergency exits, turn on no smoking and no seatbelts, so when we get passengers, we will be fine. And then while we're at it, we'll also turn on our probe window heat. So don't forget, we're going to leave our fuel pumps off because we are going to refuel the aircraft here pretty shortly. Besides that, everything looks pretty solid up top. Let's get over here and let's take a look at these. Let's input our flight plan. So we are flying from today. Okay, that's going to be... Let's push that back a little bit. There we go. From Anchorage to Seattle. Total flight time today is, I believe, 3 hours and 50 minutes, so it's a pretty long one for the first episode. You guys will not see all of that, of course. I lied, it's 3 hours. Alright, anywho. Anchorage's METAR report is as follows. So, at time 13:12 and 53 seconds, Zulu winds at 290 at 05 knots. 7 miles of visibility. Weather is 7 degrees Celsius. Pretty cold. Pretty dang cold. And altimeter is 2957. So we'll get that set right now. 2957. 7557. And I like the Phoenix because if I do this on this one, all of mine get all nice and goes along with it. Anyway, that looks good. That looks good. Let's go over here. Let's go to our pilot brief. This is our flight plan from SimBrief. So we'll just take a look at all the important stuff. So we are Alaskan Airlines Flight 1321 with services from Anchorage to Seattle. Cost of next stay will be 5. Flight level is 360. No step climbs required. Estimated tow weight is going to be 153.1. And our zero fuel weight will be 129.8. All right. Besides that, that looks pretty good. We'll look at the route. We're going to be departing out of runway 33 from the NO-N4 departure, and we'll be landing in Seattle runway 34 left via the Mariner 8 arrival. So there's no ATC online, so that's why this is going to be a just me and you guys flight today. Unfortunately, no ATC to come along with us. I'm going to turn on my mic just a little bit so I'm not screaming into it the whole time. I'm also going to turn up the desktop audio just a tiny bit so you guys can hear what's going on outside when we start the engines. Cool. Let's take a look around the aircraft. What else? What do I want to do next? We won't turn on the APU because I do want to refuel But what we will do, go down to Phoenix, go down to ground services, toggle the jetway. That's one thing I do want to do. And we'll go to mass imbalances. We'll take a look at this. So we are planned for 145 passengers, 7,975 pounds of cargo, and 23,000 pounds of fuel. We're gonna load aircraft, GSX boarding and refueling.
Refueling truck is on its way.
All right, I do love GSX, man. GSX Pro makes this game
Don't load aircraft.
a lot more
Truck arrives and
realistic. But we're gonna sit back, we're gonna get some shots here, guys, and I'll catch you guys when we're all refueled. All right. So as the aircraft keeps getting boarded, as you guys can see, it's happening there in the background. We got to do some other things up top, or I guess down here. So we'll go down to our make do right here. Go to initialize, and we'll initialize our request. Get our stuff in. We got to plug all this stuff in while we do this. We are again Alaskan Airlines ASA. Flight 1321 with services to Seattle. Cost index today was 5, and our flight level is flight level 360. Good to go. That looks pretty good. Winds. Wind request. Get this inputted. All right, 090 at 10 degrees at the ground. That is the wind request. All right, hopefully it's a little better when we get up there. But all right, cool. We'll do our view speeds here shortly. Initial request. IRS is ready, aligned, so we don't got to worry about that. Data link, we should be good. AC status. Okay, yeah. Flight plan. Let's get the flight plan. All right. So we are departing out of runway 33 today via the NOAA for departure. Insert that into our flight plan, and to Seattle when we will arrive via arrival. We got our fuel, we got our cargo. We're just waiting on passengers now, so that's gonna be fun. Let's go to pilot brief. We are the 34 left arrival via the Mariner 8. So ILS 34 left via the Mariner 8 arrival. Do we have a transition? Victor? That's going to be in there. It is. There we go. And we will enter that into the flight plan. Okay, so I could do manual, or I can just do this. If you guys do have this issue and you just want your flight plan to be the same, I know you can just do this. Enter your previous waypoint in that manual. There you go. And then that should be it. That has our constraints also. And we'll just go to plan to verify that this all looks good. So we'll go from the top. Alright, so here we are at Seattle. Zoom out a little bit. Make a right turn and then head pretty much along the coastline here into Seattle, where we'll do a nice little flip into 434 left. Looks good. That's what matches my my flight plan. Alright, we'll go to the top here. Few other things we got to input down here. Alright, there's that. Go back to plan. Set this to 40 nautical miles. Alright, fueled. We'll do our zero fuel weight here in a second. And maybe that is everything I need to input right now. What we will do though is we'll go to here, and we are going to be squawking 2000 because we don't have a squawk code. Set this to auto, that to on, this to all, this to TA/RA. There we go. There we go. All right, we'll go over to this MCDU real quick because, you know, I would rather do that. Go to AOC, receive messages. We should have our load sheet, and we will accept that. And we'll go back. Cool. AOC menu, that looks good. We could request weather report. We'll do one first here. You know, I kind of know the weather. It's rainy outside. And we'll request both of those as well. And then we can request a weather report in Seattle for right now. SEA. And request weather as well. Go to messages. Okay. At Alaska, or Anchorage, we, again, winds maybe a little bit different than what it was. Altimeter is now 29353 instead of 37, so we'll change that. Besides that, everything looks good. We'll go back to messages as well. Okay, I'm gonna make me do this. Receive messages and weather in Seattle. Winds at 030 at 13 knots. So we will be landing pretty much in a headwind at that point if it doesn't shift. And altimeter in Seattle will be 2983. Alright, cool. So we'll set this down to 2953. That looks good. What's the status of this boarding? And we still have some people to board. So I'll get back with you when we are ready to get going. Actually, before we do that, let's go up top real quick. Let's start the APU real quick. And, yep. We're almost there, guys. 3 more. Who's gonna be the last sucker? Walks down this bridge. And we have one more person. There we... Come on. Come on. Who's the last sucker? We are fully boarded. Ooh. No.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
Okay. But what we will do.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
All right. Well, they're on our anti-ice. All right. Cool. Everything is all good. Check exterior of the aircraft real quick. That looks good to go. All right, cool. We're ready for pushback. Oh, guys, I thought this day would never come. We have a fully loaded aircraft in there. We're gonna lock this.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Let's go turn on our strobes on. Wing lights. We'll turn on later. Taxi, we'll set that later. That's all good. Generator. We have our anti-ice stuff on. So in case, you know, gets a little tad cold up here, we'll be fine. Hopefully. Hopefully we don't die.
Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear. Clear to start engines.
Good engine starts 1 and 2. Looks good. We'll set this down to normal operations. That's good. Flaps 2. While we were waiting to push back, I did do my departure. So, flaps 1. I lied. Back to the camera view.
And whistle for attracting attention. The cabin crew can assist you with life jackets for children. Your tray table.
Alright, cool. That's good. We will set lights to taxi. Turn. Oh, no. Okay. Put that on. Turn off the APU. We have good engines. And while we're at it, we will also verify that the trim is up 3%. So we will go to flight controls. Well, we'll do also just do our flight control test. So trim up just a little bit more. 3%. Good to go. All right. We'll do our flight control test real quick. Hope you guys enjoyed that cam review. I plan on doing that more. But let's get our rudders, verify rudders work. Full left rudder to neutral. Full right rudder to neutral. All the way left to neutral. All the way right to neutral. Let's go up. Neutral. Down. Neutral. And make sure the speed brakes work. Speed brakes all the way extended and all the way back. Flight check test complete. Good to go. A few more things to get this underway. Our departure check off list complete. Arm the spoiler brakes. Go up top. Taxi. That's good. Strobe on. I'm putting on the wing light. I did that to get more views, but our like better lighting for the startup. But we're just gonna departure pretty much straight. We're good to go. We're gonna turn on our wiper I can't tell if it's snowing or not outside. But let's just go down to the McDo real quick, just to verify everything looks good in here. That's good. And then our preferred fuel, that is inputted as well. Perfect. Alright, cabin is good. We'll set auto brake to max right here. That's checked off. Takeoff configuration is good. Arm spoilers and cabin. Cabin crew, prepare the cabin for takeoff. I'm going to release parking brakes. We're going to apply a little bit of throttle. Just a wee bit. And we'll get off the ground here. So, it should be on our right. Coming up to it. Yep, so there's runway 33 right there. Kind of hard to see. Clear left, I don't see anyone's landing lights on. Clear right, nobody is departing out of here right now because everyone too much of a wussy. We have our departure clearance, good to go. So we are going to just roll up and take off. Hope you guys enjoy this takeoff. If you guys would like to sponsor my takeoff, just let me know. But no, yeah, we're gonna clear for departure. And we're gonna try making this the best takeoff I've ever done in my life because it's the first one I'm really recording. Alright. What we're going to do is we're going to come up just a little bit, verify we're lined up, and then we're going to come to a pause. We're going to throttle or put the joystick down about 10 degrees here. And here we go. Alright, we're gonna go Toga today. Airspeed's alive. Goodness. Ooh, goodness. There's some wind. Neutral. We're good. We're good. We are fine. V1. And we are going to rotate. Yeah, we'll get better. That was the worst takeoff I've ever had in my life. I'm gonna get back over to the runway here. Positive rate. Gear is coming up. And we have crossed 200 knots. Okay, we're about to cross 200 knots. 200 knots, flaps neutral. Set the to the climb detent, auto thrust comes on, and we will set 230 as our max speed. There we go. We're gonna fly this departure out for a little bit. Ooh, I cannot see anything. And again, 6,000 feet. We should probably turn on our constraints. I don't know why that was such a interesting departure there. Go to our departure tab right here. Oh, okay. I don't know what happened. I do not know what happened. Lower this down a little bit. Why are we not following my why are we, hello? Whoa. Why are we going so fast? What is going on right now? Alright, I'm gonna start making our right turn. Ooh, this is kind of terrifying here, boys. I can't see jack squat. Well, we'll put on autopilot. There we go. We need to slow down, like, bad. Like, really badly. I definitely am breaking FAA law right now. I did not mean to. I tried setting it. Damn it. That's not my fault. Okay, we also need to calm down quite a bit. This is quite a steep. What are we doing? Set. Oh my goodness. This thing just wants to make me upset. Alright. 6,000, 6,000. We'll set for 10,000. Right there. And we'll go up to about 8. So that should get us to 10,000 feet by Brahma.
Just ask us as we join you in the cabin shortly.
You really can't see anything here, dude. Alright, now we got the aircraft under control. That was weird. That was very strange. Not my fault, though. It's not my fault. And we will set 12,000 for no end 12,800. We go, and then we can lower this down to about 6 for initial climb, and then after that we'll be cleared to our cruising flight level of flight level 360. And we'll clean up some stuff off top. We can like come off. Forgot to set nose attack take off. That's on me. Besides that, everything looks pretty solid. Still on. That's armed. All right. We are flying. We are flying, everybody. I realized that we are above our minimum of 6,000 feet at outer. That's on me. Should have followed that a little bit better, but it'll be okay. FAA, don't look at this, and it's not how I would actually fly an airplane. All right. That was just a rough takeoff. All right. Well, dearm our ground spoilers. We don't need those right now. All right. That's good. That's good. There's that stuff. Don't need it. Alright, guys. I'll catch you guys when we get towards no end. And then we will cruise to our cruising altitude of flight level 360. Alright, guys. We're currently at flight level 228, climbing for flight level 360. that was, I gotta say, one of the most beautiful departures, I think, during the day. I mean, you couldn't really see much of the. I tried capturing as much as I could, but yeah, no, this is a beautiful departure, 100%. A little terrifying though. You get really close to those mountains, but here on the map we have cleared the mountain pass. We are over the ocean now. Yep. So we have quite the distance here to go. We go back down to the MiG-2. We got a flight plan. We have 1,200 miles. Well, that doesn't make sense. Because the route up there says 1150. Okay. So we've probably flown on like 40, 30 miles. So we'll say this route is 2,040 nautical miles. I'll look it up. You can actually do the exact stuff later, but yeah. Pretty much I'm just gonna sit here and I'll get to you guys when we get to cruising altitude. Alright guys, here we go. We are just approaching flight level 360. My speed did bleed quite a bit, so we are gonna get that up here momentarily. We're climbing up shortly. But yep, here we go. We are currently at the flight level right at the perfect time for sunrise. Oh, again, this is just such a beautiful flight, guys. I truly do love this flight. I wish I would take it more, and you know, I'd love to do more flights out of Anchorage because I think it is such a beautiful departure. Let me know where you guys want me to fly out of Anchorage if you guys want to see that again. But yeah, no, we just hit our cruising altitude. We're gonna get to our cruising speed, which is gonna be 0.81 Mach, aka 266 nautical miles. Or yeah, or I guess knots, not miles. But there we go. My weather radar for some reason isn't working. I don't know why. That's an auto. System 1, auto. That's an op. If I bring down the gain. There was some crazy, oh, there we go. I said turn off the terrain. That's why. Okay. There was some crazy weather behind us, and it looks like there's going to be some crazy weather in front of us. I think red is snow. I don't know. Could be correct. Could be wrong. But optimal flight level is 350. We might go down to it, just depending. But we still have quite a ways to go. If we go to the flight plan and we look, we have 1,100 nautical miles left to go. Our fuel went up a little bit, which is good, because, I mean, with 8.7 tons of fuel on board, I'm still a little nervous about that. We should be arriving at 1735 UTC, which is, I don't even know. They're what, 8 hours in front of East Coast? Or are they 6? I think they're 6. Let me look. I'm dedicated to the bit now. All right, so 7 hours in front of Pacific Standard Time, which I think Seattle is Pacific Standard Time. So if that's the case, we should be landing at 12 o'clock PST. We still have quite the ways to go, but I'm gonna just sit back, relax, and I hope you guys enjoyed this little montage of us cruising, and I'll catch you guys when we get close to the top of our descent. Alright, so we're gonna keep the face cam off during this arrival just because I want to be able to capture as many great shots as I can. So we're gonna slow this bus down to 80 now. So we meet this restraint right here. And then we're actually gonna zoom into about 40 miles away so we can see this a little better. I don't really need the terrain on, I don't think. But I just want to make sure we hit 280 before we get to Orcus here. And there we are. We are on the little map there. And we are currently sitting real close to 280. We will be fine. We will reach 280 before we get to Orcus. 250 is achieved. And let's set 8,000 right here. A little bit quicker, so we achieve that on time. 7,000. We'll set 5,000 for MS, actually. Let's do that instead. That should be fine. We'll slow down and we can probably make that a little less steep. Holy guacamole, dude. This thing is freaking moving. This thing is freaking moving. Don't look like it from the outside view, but that cockpit view, we're moving. I always think that's fun. Like when you're in like one of these kind of like crosswind, we have 20 knots blowing directly from our west. So, yeah, that's not fun. Alright, first set of flaps. And let's go to ILS, see what altitude we have to be at. 5,000. So we are at 5,000 to capture the glide scope. Josta's 4. So we'll set 4,000 for Josta. Should be fine. So personally, we're actually going to set this a little lower. We're going to set this to 200. Or actually, let's go like 190, if I'm going to be honest. I'd rather be at 190 at this point. So I can go flaps 2. Yeah, flaps 2, and then I'll set 185 after flaps 2. Landing gear will go down at flaps 2. Yeah, landing gear will go down like right here after we make the turn. It'll be about 10 miles away. And then flaps 3, flaps 4. Be in between this area while we're on the glide scope. Now, please don't judge my landings. I'm still learning. Actually, no, please do judge, actually, not thinking about it. I want to get better at landing. So, all the help will be greatly appreciated. Alright, we're under 200. We are going to set flaps 2. No overspeed. Don't overspeed me. Okay, we're fine. Flaps 2 was set. We will set flaps 3. Here. And landing gear is coming down. Good to go. Landing gear is down. And we will set flaps full here as well. Alright, so we've captured the glide slope at this point. runway is right over there. Have visualized on everything. Now, granted, I know we're gonna be a little high, or I guess a little low, but that's fine. We will just set this right about there. Then we will take over our aircraft when we hit J-Long. And we'll hand fly this baby in, and hopefully not make a fool out of ourselves. So we will see. Okay, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be a fun experiment, guys. All right, we are currently 8 miles away, 7.9. Runway is in sight. We are gonna take over my aircraft. It's fine. Do not see the lights, but I see the lights. We are 4 red, so we need to go a little lower. Actually, no, we're too low. That's what red means. I knew that. And we got to go over just a tiny bit over this way. Get lined up with the center line. Ooh, I don't have my record mod on. Oh well, it'll be alright. And we're going to ease up on this so we can hopefully catch the glide scope on our way down, because we are still a little too high. But we are damn centered right now, though. That's what I like to see, though. Still a little high. Up on the joystick, it's just such a minute, like you don't want to do much changes at all. We're a little right, got to get a little left now. Okay, that is looking fine and dandy indeed. I would start my replay mod, but unfortunately, guys, we are not gonna have the luxury of watching this back. And also, I need to solve the issue of why everything clicks in my replay mod. Still too low. How am I still too low? Oh, let's arm our spoilers real quick. I don't get this. This makes no sense to me. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we gotta go over to the right a bit now. I overcorrected a little bit. Okay, we're fine. We're good. We are good. Again, just some minute changes here and there. Nothing too crazy. Got to get over to the left. Just a bit. And let's ease up a little bit on this. We're not going at 6. I want to go about 5. Alright, 4 is fine. Alright. Ooh. Continue. And on the throttle. Continue. Alright. Ooh, a little rough on the landing. Spoilers coming out. Reversers green. 60 knots. Back normal. Flaps back up. Welcome everyone to Seattle. That was not the best landing I've ever done in my life, but it will do. Alright. And I want to tune to Seattle ground, and get taxi to gates. Oh, I hate that. I have that off. I don't know why I always want to say that's a runway. That looks like very wide for a taxiway for me. Thank you. Thank you. Please just get off the net. Holy shit. This is why we don't use ATC. Holy guacamole. Welcome to Seattle again. That was fun. A little crosswind there was I wasn't really expecting that, but you know what we gotta do? We gotta start the APU up real quick. Turn off our anti-ice. We don't need that anymore. And we'll start the APU. We're not gonna go over there. We're gonna go over to these gates over here. Look at all these gates that are just free for taking. I don't know why I have this ribbon on. I really need to take it off. Airport information. You said C20 is our gate. So we'll try locating C20. C20 is that. Alright. And gates. Terminals is. Is that C? Does that say C right there? Oh, guys, this is just so pretty here. So pretty. And the plane is still intact. That's a victory. Okay, let's get on the taxi line here. Yeah, do that. Help. Each of those. Oh, C. Okay. Sorry, we're gonna do some illegal activities, but it's okay, cause that guy. Oh, maybe that's our gate right there. Oh, maybe it was just taking me here the whole time. Is that C20? That the cones are out and everything for me. Okay. This is the biggest, like, ultimate test, is my ability to turn into a gate. Because I have missed every damn time. Okay, we're going to C18. I don't have the guy to guide me in. We're going to try just doing this the best of our ability. And, of course, this gate is all messed up. Unless it's going to use the right door? Wait a minute. I've never seen this before. Hold on. Let it cook. Oh, yeah. I'm way too far. Let's go for a little bit more. Okay. This is... There's definitely some bugs here in Microsoft Flight Simulator 24, but that is okay. That is good. We're going to turn off engine 1 and engine 2. APU has been started, so we should retain battery power. I would deboard this plane, but again, it is broken. It's actually my first time hearing that. But I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, hit that like button and subscribe. If you guys want to see this content more, hit that post notification bell so you guys know when I upload next. And guys, I'm really excited to bring you guys this content. But take a guess where we're gonna find next. If you guys have reached this point in the video, comment where you think we're going next after this. That's it. I'll see you guys in the next fight. Adios.